Well, there are a lot of people like that. You should never, you should never be so tied to your business that you can't step away from it and think about what the benefit would be to you in the future. You have to keep the business sort of separate from you personally. And believe me, I've gotten emotionally involved in several businesses, and it hurts when the shaving business, I thought we sold prematurely, but I didn't have control. I was the single largest shareholder, but we had other shareholders involved in the business. And when we started getting offers, we had a board. We had to present it to the board, and the board made the decision. And I felt like I had stuff to do with that. I still had things I wanted to accomplish with that business, but you have to sort of separate yourself out from that and do what's right for everybody involved.
So Phil, if somebody wants to find you for coaching or for your business, to maybe talk to you about, working with you guys over at Crunch Growth, the Crunch Growth Agency, where are some places that they can look you up, see your story, reach out to you, do a little fishing and see what you're about?
I'm very accessible. You can go to philmasiello.com. That's my coaching site. You can go to crunchgrowth.com. That's the business site. You can hit me up on LinkedIn. Phil Masiello. I'm very active on LinkedIn. You can get me on social. Somebody will respond. My email is pretty much out there. I think if you Google me, I'm everywhere. I try and be very approachable and very active. I have, like I said, I have a TV show and a podcast. I have a YouTube channel, Phil Masiello. So it's very easy to find me.
Now, Phil, if you could give one piece of advice as a guy that's been there, done that, and you had a young entrepreneur, or maybe not a young entrepreneur, but somebody that's in the beginning stages of that entrepreneurial stage, what advice would you give them?
Yeah, the biggest piece of advice that I give startups, young entrepreneurs, is don't try and build perfection, because you're going to change. So you put out your minimum website, enough to get across your brand messaging, enough to get across what your product is about. Build your minimum viable product, because that's going to change. Get out there and find the customers who are going to buy your product, and make sure they're going to pay for it at what price they're going to pay for it. That's the best advice. I don't care whether you're a SaaS product. I don't care whether you're a physical product. I don't care whether you're a service. You have to understand who the customer is that you're going after, and make sure that they see value in your product. Because if you can't define that, you're not going to be successful. And too many times I see young entrepreneurs go out there and try and build the perfect website right away. They try and build the perfect product right away. That's just a waste of time, because it's all going to change. I guarantee it. I have never seen a brand launch that hasn't changed their logo, hasn't changed their website, hasn't changed their product, hasn't pivoted. So that's the best advice I can give you.
Now, Phil, one last question. Who's going to the World Series this year?
If you had asked me that question a month ago, I would have said the Yankees, but they fell back. They're in third place. I think they're 6 games out. The Orioles now are coming on strong. The Red Sox are, it's still up for grabs. I think Aaron Judge is injured, so I think we have to get back. But there's these sparks of light in the Yankees where like last night, I think there were two sets of back-to-back home runs, which are great. The bats come alive, but I think that the Yankees definitely have a shot at it. I'd like to say that I think the Yankees are going to go to the World Series again this year. Hopefully it won't be as devastating as it was last year, but I think we're going to see. I think we're going to see the Yankees.
Oh, the last year's series with the Yankees was, and I'm not a Yankees fan, but it was disheartening for the Yankees fans to watch that.
Oh my God, disheartening. Tears.
And we're praying for the Phillies. Hopefully they make it back. I don't know. So they looking okay. I don't know if they're going to go all the way or not. That's the big debate with my dad every day.
Oh yeah.